Dr. Yang, can you please stand up? Okay. He just found out that back in 1990 something, when I was 22 years old, I sponsor a pageant girl, and he also another sponsor who sponsored her along with me. But he sponsored a pageant girl every year for the last 30 years, so he can't remember anymore, but he just found out that I was that individual that went to ask for sponsorship from him. So thank you. Very good to see you again and be connected again. Thank you. The next one is Dr. Dr. Vicky Lau. Our first, or maybe the second female Patan. Dr. Patan Laupa, Society of California. 建议老表，我还不想来呢。建议了，考上去了呗。我正好你都懂得参杯啊，谁能不要的呀？吉姆亚 Dr. 英雄，考上去呀。Dr. Evan, yeah, 考上去呀。Okay. 来了。And then, auto Dr. Evan, yeah. Like you do auto, yeah. They watch on now, need to compete here. Now we'll continue with our Dr. Wong. Auto, yeah. Dr. F. You do so. Oh, okay, here, Alex, right? Okay. Hold on, okay. Itu ya Dr. Alex here. Oh, okay, right there. And then Dr. Evan. Dr. Evan, that's Paul's older son, okay? And then, okay, next, please help me welcome our next guest speaker, City of Fresno Council President Nelson Esparza. Please.
Good evening. I'd like to, yes, that's the enthusiasm I want to hear. I'd like to thank Yang United of Fresno County for inviting me to this inauguration ceremony and in many ways celebration of the new late Yang clan leadership. Consider it to be a great honor to be invited. It's a very special day, and I appreciate that you thought of myself and the city of Fresno to be here to share it with you. If we all were to take a moment and think about what the Yang clan's been able to accomplish in the last 4 years under the leadership of Dr. Nelvon Yang, you probably couldn't count on one hand the number of different experiences and challenges and the wisdom that has come with that term. And we admire the ability of Dr. Yang to be able to really embrace the new as we move into this new chapter. Sometimes the new, as we know, can be challenging due to its unfamiliarity and not always necessarily keeping with strict tradition. I myself know a little bit about not sticking to tradition. When I was 25 years old, I threw my hat in the race and ran for my first elected position here in Fresno County. And just a couple years after that, at the age of 27, I ran for Fresno City Council. And I'm considered to be among the youngest city council members in history of the city to serve on the city council. Great privilege and a great honor. Very similar, right today, very similar. The Yang family is making similar history here within the Yang clan. As we saw, the next president-elect and vice president-elect of Yang United of Fresno County are younger than previous and past presidents, and I think that's a good thing. It's refreshing. We're embracing the new while continuing to value the contributions of those who have come before us. And it really is an incredible thing when young people stand up and take the mantle of leadership, just as we're seeing here today. As a young person myself, I like to think that when young people step up and we are able to accomplish much while being able to build that bridge that takes us directly into the future. In many ways, young people help move organizations and institutions across or into the direction of progress. And I know for a fact that the next president and vice president represent that exactly. They represent progress. These are two individuals that have contributed much to our community in their short time as adults, and not just in the city, but really countywide. They've spent decades giving back to others, especially our future generations, by pouring knowledge into them through their teaching, pouring their hearts and souls into this community. Wasia Yang alone has given 2 decades in teaching our youth and providing them with a solid foundation. That foundation that he has bestowed on them, on many students, is one of multiculturalism, of a community-based way of thinking, and most importantly, of leadership. And Chang Stao Yang has a similar story of giving back to the younger generations as well. He spent 2 decades as well building up our community's youth by empowering them through education. And as you both take on this new role of leadership within the Yang clan, I wish you all of the success. This transition into your new roles is certain to come with some level of struggle. Every new role has its challenges and a required adjustment to change. If I could give you one piece of advice as you take on the presidency and vice presidency and lead your new staff, it would be to pursue your original vision for the Yang clan. You were elected by your clan to bring fresh new ideas, a fresh perspective, and a bold energy, which I think goes without saying. However, I will say that it is easy to get caught up with the business of the day that will inevitably distract you from that original vision. Again, with these new challenges comes needing more time to think through issues that come to your desk as they're being presented to you for the first time. It's going to take time to build those experiences and the wisdom that Dr. Yang has over the last 4 years. So, again, give your tasks the due diligence that they deserve, but lean on the former presidents, lean on your elders, lean on those who have been through similar struggles. They're sure to be the ones that help you to multiply your knowledge so that when you are called on for guidance on the day, you will have their knowledge and your knowledge to pass on to your successors as well as you continue to build that bridge into the future. I want to welcome, again, congratulate both of you on your new roles. On behalf of the City of Fresno, the City Council, as well as the Mayor, I want to present these proclamations that I have down here to the new President and Vice President. So, Wai and Chang, if you would join me up on stage. It wasn't the first time, it will be the last time tonight.
That's right, go!
It's a hope of mine that as I'm entering my last term on the City Council and you're entering your first term in the leadership in the Yang clan, that we can work together and continue to help uplift our Fresno community.
That's right, yeah, let's go!
So I can only read one at a time. So Mr. President-elect, you're going to be your first here. So it's a proclamation for Wasia Yang, and I'm going to go ahead and read them. They're not too long. But whereas Wasia Yang has been elected to lead over 4,000 Yang family members in Fresno County as the newly elected Yang clan president for Yang United in Fresno County. And whereas Wasia, with the support of his loving wife and 5 beautiful children, he has dedicated over 6. I missed there. We got a typo here. 6 beautiful children. And Kyle actually had noted that already in his speech. He has dedicated over 2 decades to educating Hmong families about mental health and has guided many Hmong youth to a path of service. He has shown that he is an honorable, fair, caring, and understanding leader. He uses his bilingual and bicultural background to help his community. And whereas, through all his work, Wasia has shown that he is community-driven. The Yang United of Fresno County looks forward to 4 years of his leadership. And whereas, in that spirit, the city of Fresno is happy to join with the Yang United of Fresno County in congratulating the newly elected Wasia Yang as the Yang Clan President of the Yang United of Fresno County. Now therefore be it resolved that Nelson Esparza, the Fresno City Council, and Mayor do hereby proclaim this 11th day of September 2022 as Wasia Yang Day in the city of Fresno. Don't be shy, Chen. Come on, over. It's also, because we have 2 new members of the leadership here, so you're gonna share the day as president and vice president. So we have Cheng Stao Yang Day, and whereas Cheng was born here in the United States among refugees, first generation. Cheng Stao Yang was first in his family to graduate college with a degree in education. Having witnessed the struggles of his impoverished family members, Cheng pursued and found a passion in serving the underserved by becoming a teacher. And whereas, having taught for over 2 decades, Cheng is currently in his 7th school year teaching at Edison High School in Fresno as a Hmong heritage teacher. Cheng hopes to retire in the classroom where he feels the most effective way in shaping the nation begins in the classroom, where students learn the fundamentals of becoming upstanding citizens. And whereas, in addition to being an educator, Cheng has served as a philanthropist in the local area, collaborating with nonprofit organizations such as Hmong Cultural New Year Celebration, A Hopeful Encounter, Hmong Cultural and Arts Preservation, and Lao Veterans of America to empower community members in taking pride of their city. Cheng has also served as a board advisor for several years under the direction of the former city mayor, Lee Brand, where he assembled proposals in the interest of the local community. And whereas, the last whereas, in that spirit, the city of Fresno is happy to join with the Yang United of Fresno County in congratulating the newly elected Cheng Stao Yang as the Yang Clan Vice President of the Yang United of Fresno County. Now therefore, be it resolved that Nelson Esparza, the Fresno City Council, and the Mayor do hereby proclaim this 11th day of September 2022 as Cheng Stao Yang Day. Congratulations to you both. We appreciate the opportunity to be here and represent the city. And again, as I noted here at the end of my chat, we look forward to working with you.